Seniors, these 7 everyday foods are destroying your leg strength. Imagine this. You're halfway up the stairs and suddenly your legs feel like lead. You pause, holding the railing, wondering, why is this getting harder? You haven't had an injury. You're active. So what's really going on? Here's the truth. There are 7 everyday foods, things most seniors eat without a second thought, that may be quietly weakening your legs. They're draining your strength, slowing your mobility, and putting your independence at risk. And the wild part? One of these foods is often marketed as healthy. It's low in calories, sugar-free, and found in almost every senior's kitchen. Today, we're going to uncover all 7. Some might shock you. Others might be things you thought were helping. But by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to avoid and what to eat instead to keep your legs strong, steady, and supportive for years to come. So stick around, especially for 7, because it might be the sneakiest threat of them all. Let's get started. Number 1. Processed meats, like deli ham, bacon, and hot dogs. You've probably heard that processed meats aren't great for your heart. But did you know they could also be sabotaging your leg strength? These meats, think deli ham, bacon, sausage, and hot dogs, are often packed with sodium, preservatives, and nitrates. That might not sound too bad, but here's what those ingredients do inside your body. First, high sodium levels cause water retention and bloating, making your joints feel stiffer and your movements heavier. That's why you might feel sluggish or swollen after a salty meal. But the real trouble lies in nitrates, chemical compounds used to preserve color and flavor. When consumed regularly, nitrates trigger inflammation throughout the body, including your muscles. Over time, this low-grade inflammation interferes with muscle repair and weakens your ability to build and maintain strength, especially in your legs, where you need power for walking, standing, and climbing. Even more concerning, some research shows that nitrates can impair how your muscles use oxygen, making them tire more easily and recover more slowly after physical activity. So if your legs feel sore longer than they used to, this could be a factor. If you love a sandwich now and then, don't worry, you don't have to give it up completely. Try replacing deli meat with grilled chicken or tuna. And when it comes to breakfast, swap bacon for a veggie omelet with a side of beans. Your legs will thank you. Number 2. Sugary beverages. Soda, sweet tea, fruit punch. You may not eat candy every day, but how often are you drinking sugar? A single can of soda contains around 9 teaspoons of sugar. Sweet teas, fruit punches, flavored lattes, they often have just as much, if not more. And here's the kicker. Even healthy fruit smoothies can have 30-40 grams of sugar in one serving. But what does this mean for your leg strength? High sugar intake causes rapid spikes and crashes in your blood sugar levels. Over time, this roller coaster effect leads to insulin resistance, which not only increases your risk for type 2 diabetes, but also accelerates muscle degradation, especially in your lower body. When your cells become less responsive to insulin, they struggle to absorb the nutrients and energy your muscles need to recover, rebuild, and grow. Even worse, excess sugar can increase levels of advanced glycation end products, or AGEs, harmful compounds that literally stiffen your muscle fibers and joints, making movement harder and recovery slower. And here's something most people don't know. Sugary drinks don't fill you up. So you end up consuming extra calories without realizing it, often replacing healthier options like water or milk, which actually support muscle health. If you're craving something sweet, try infusing your water with slices of citrus or berries, or enjoy a smoothie made with unsweetened almond milk and just a handful of fruit. That way, you satisfy your sweet tooth without sacrificing your strength. Number 3. White bread and refined carbs. There's nothing quite like warm, soft white bread. It's nostalgic and comforting, but that fluffy texture comes at a cost. White bread, along with the refined carbs like white rice, pancakes, crackers, and many boxed cereals, have been stripped of fiber and nutrients. What you're left with is a fast-digesting starch that acts almost the same as sugar in your body. Here's how it affects your muscles. When you eat refined carbs, your blood sugar spikes quickly. Your body responds by releasing insulin, trying to bring those levels down. But soon after, your blood sugar crashes, leaving you feeling drained, tired, and often craving more carbs. This constant cycle wears out your system and causes your muscles, particularly your legs, to receive inconsistent energy. They get fatigued faster, especially during physical activity, like walking or climbing stairs. What's more, refined carbs tend to displace better foods from your meals. If you're filling up on toast, pasta, or crackers, you're probably eating less protein, less fiber, and fewer healthy fats, all of which are essential for preserving and rebuilding muscle mass. You don't have to cut out all carbs, just focus on better ones. Choose whole grains like quinoa, brown rice, or whole grain bread. These provide steady energy, more nutrients, and help you feel fuller longer, giving your legs the fuel they need. Number 4. Alcohol, especially beer and mixed drinks. Let's be honest. A glass of wine or a cold beer can be enjoyable, even relaxing. But if it's becoming a regular habit, your legs may be paying the price. Alcohol affects the body in several ways that directly impact muscle health. First, it interferes with protein synthesis, the body's process for repairing and rebuilding muscle tissue. After age 60, this process is already slower, so any additional interference can have a significant effect on your strength. Second, alcohol acts as a diuretic, meaning it increases fluid loss. With that fluid goes essential electrolytes and minerals, like magnesium and potassium, both of which are crucial for proper muscle contraction and preventing cramps or spasms. Third, frequent alcohol consumption can reduce your levels of vitamin D and testosterone, two key players in maintaining muscle tone, particularly in the legs and core. And if you've ever noticed that you feel a bit unsteady after a drink or two, that's no coincidence. Alcohol impairs balance and coordination, which increases your risk of falls, especially if your legs are already feeling weak. Enjoying a drink once in a while is fine, but consider cutting back if you notice your strength or balance declining. Swap your evening glass of wine for a herbal tea or sparkling water with a splash of juice. You might be surprised how much better your body feels. Number 5. Fried foods. Fries, fried chicken, donuts. They smell good, they taste good, but they do no favors for your legs. Fried foods are typically cooked in inflammatory oils and often contain trans fats, which are among the worst fats you can consume for muscle health. Trans fats contribute to chronic inflammation, which weakens the body's ability to maintain healthy tissue, including muscle. They also promote oxidative stress, damaging your cells at the mitochondrial level. Mitochondria are the tiny powerhouses inside each muscle cell. When they don't work well, your legs feel sluggish, heavy, and tired more quickly. Fried foods are also incredibly calorie-dense but nutrient-poor. That means they fill you up without giving your body the vitamins, minerals, and protein needed to stay strong. This can lead to unwanted weight gain, which puts extra strain on your knees and hips while your leg muscles quietly weaken underneath. Cutting fried foods doesn't mean cutting flavor. You can oven roast, air fry, or sauté with healthy oils like olive or avocado oil. Season them with herbs and spices, and you'll still get that delicious crisp without the damage. Number 6. Low-protein healthy snacks, like rice cakes and granola bars. This one catches a lot of people off guard. Many so-called healthy snacks think rice cakes, granola bars, low-fat crackers are low in protein, low in fiber, and high in sugar or simple carbs. The result? You feel like you're making a smart choice, but your muscles, especially in your legs, aren't getting what they need. As we age, our bodies require more protein, not less, to maintain the same muscle mass. Without enough protein, your body starts breaking down muscle faster than it can build it. That's one of the reasons seniors often feel their legs getting smaller or weaker, even if their weight stays the same. Protein doesn't just build muscle, it helps repair it after daily activity. So if your snacks aren't supplying it, your muscles miss out on crucial recovery time. A simple fix? Swap those rice cakes for a handful of nuts, a boiled egg, or a piece of cheese with some apple slices. These options give you real nutrition and support the strength you need to stay active. Number 7. Artificial sweeteners. Aspartame, sucralose, saccharin. Here's the surprise twist, the food we promised earlier that seems healthy but may be hurting your legs more than you realize. Artificial sweeteners are everywhere. Diet sodas, sugar-free yogurts, chewing gum, even protein powders. These sweeteners like aspartame, sucralose, and saccharin were created to help people reduce calories and lose weight. But recent research shows they may be doing something very different inside the body. Artificial sweeteners can disrupt the gut microbiome, the trillions of bacteria in your digestive system that help regulate everything from immunity to muscle function. When your gut is out of balance, it can lead to low-grade inflammation, which makes it harder to retain muscle mass. Some studies even suggest these sweeteners may contribute to insulin resistance, similar to regular sugar. And when your insulin doesn't work efficiently, your muscles don't get the nutrients they need to stay strong. This doesn't mean you have to ditch every sugar-free item, but take a look at how often you're consuming them. If you're having a diet soda with lunch and a sugar-free dessert at night, that adds up. Try sweetening foods naturally with fruit, cinnamon, or stevia, and pay attention to how your body feels when you cut back. You might notice more energy and better stability in your legs. What to do instead? Strengthening foods for stronger legs. Now that you know which foods might be draining your strength, the big question is, what should you be eating to protect and rebuild your leg muscles? Let's focus on simple, senior-friendly choices that make a real difference. 1. Prioritize protein with every meal. Lean meats like chicken, turkey, or fish are great, but don't forget about plant-based proteins too. Lentils, chickpeas, black beans, tofu, and even quinoa are fantastic for muscle health and are easier to digest for some older adults. If chewing or digestion is a concern, soft options like scrambled eggs, cottage cheese, or Greek yogurt are gentle on the system but rich in nutrients. 2. Choose whole grains and fiber-rich carbs. Instead of white bread or sugary cereal, try steel, cut oats, brown rice, sweet potatoes, or whole grain toast. These foods release energy slowly and steadily, keeping your muscles fueled throughout the day, especially important before or after a walk or exercise session. 3. Hydrate like it matters because it does. Dehydration can cause muscle cramps, joint stiffness, and fatigue, and seniors are more prone to it than younger folks. Try sipping water consistently during the day. You can also get hydration from broth-based soups, herbal teas, or fruits like watermelon and oranges. 4. Embrace anti-inflammatory foods. Add berries, leafy greens, olive oil, turmeric, and fatty fish like salmon to your diet. These help reduce inflammation and support muscle recovery. A simple salad with salmon and blueberries could do more for your legs than you might think. 5. Don't forget vitamin D and calcium. Strong bones and strong muscles go hand in hand. Low-fat dairy, fortified almond milk, eggs, and a bit of sunshine can all support your calcium and vitamin D needs. Talk to your doctor about supplements if you're not getting enough through food. And one more tip: eat mindfully. Slowing down at mealtime improves digestion, absorption, and helps you better tune in to what your body actually needs. Final thoughts. You're stronger than you think. Let's be clear. Losing leg strength is not just a part of aging, it's a warning sign. It's your body's way of saying, hey, I need a little help here. The good news is that your body is still listening. It's responding. It's changing even in your 60s, 70s, and beyond. What you put on your plate today directly impacts how you'll move tomorrow. So, if climbing stairs has become harder, if standing up from the couch feels like a chore, if your balance isn't quite what it used to be, don't just blame age. Look at your habits. Look at your food. Because by avoiding these 7 sneaky leg-weakening foods and choosing nourishing, muscle-supporting alternatives, you can reclaim your strength, restore your energy, and keep doing the things you love. Whether it's gardening, walking the dog, dancing with your partner, or chasing your grandkids around the yard, it all starts with strong legs, and you can absolutely build them back. Before you go, if you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you want more easy, science-backed health tips made just for seniors. Got a question or a food you're unsure about? Drop it in the comments. We love hearing from you. And remember, it's never too late to feel stronger than you have in years. Start with what's on your plate. Take care of your legs. They're taking you everywhere.